Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Bahamian Budgeter. I'm 25 years old, and on this channel, I'm learning to take care of my finances so that I can take care of my life. Today we will be doing another cash envelope stuffing, and this is going to be for my first paycheck of February. Before we begin, we're going to go together and we're going to budget out this paycheck. So I'm using the budget by Paycheck by the Budget Mom. So far, it's been pretty good. Haven't had any complaints. I accidentally skipped this page when I was doing my like monthly budget overview. I don't know why. I just skipped the whole page. So we're gonna flip right to it, and I am going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see have just a better view of it. All right, so this is for a paycheck on the 4th, and we are actually going to be working with 880, which is what we already knew, and my rollover for this week is $67. But we're not going to be budgeting out that 67. Actually, we're going to be budgeting out $50 from that 67. So we're going to do 880 plus 50, and we are left with 930 that we're going to be budgeting out this paycheck. So first things I like to do is my bills. And if you're new here, I always pay all of my bills on the first paycheck of every month, and then I don't worry about it for the rest of the month. The only bills that I have to pay every week is my phone bill, the light bill, my gym, and for February and March, my subscriptions, because my Apple Music subscription is going to be up in March, and I want to be able to fund it for the rest of the year. I thought I had, but I didn't. So I'm going to be putting money in these every week until the last week in March, just so I can fund it for the rest of the year. So for this first paycheck, my phone bill is going to get $18. BPL is going to get 50, and just in case you're wondering, I did not budget out for BPL last month because I had saved so much money towards it in 2021 that I didn't need to. I didn't need to in January, but I'm going to start again in February. So my car license is going to get $17. My car insurance is going to get 19. Gym membership is going to get 17, and my subscriptions is going to get 17. So if we add all of that up, we have 18 plus 50 plus 17 plus 19 plus 17 plus 17 is $138. So my bill total is 138, and if we subtract that from the 930, we are left with $792. All right. So let's move on down. Next, I'm going to do my cash envelopes as well as tithes and all of those fun things. So as we know, after taking away our bills, we are left with $792. I always do 10% for tithes. Tithes is going to get 80. And savings, I have now bumped it up to $100 a week. So that's what it's going to get. Groceries always gets 50, but we're going to add the 50 that I haven't spent from this week that's rollover. So groceries is actually going to get 100, gas is going to get 50, and spending is going to get 30. Investments isn't going to get anything, and we were not able to save any US this week, so it's going to be 0 as well. So if we add that up, we have 80 plus 200 plus 50 plus 30, and that equals 360. So that's going to go right in the envelope total, 360. And we're going to subtract that from the 792, and we are left with $432. So this year I'm really prioritizing my savings. So instead of doing my sinking funds, I always do my savings categories next. And as we know, this needs to be 0 at the end of it. So I'm just going to go through and plot out what I know I want, and then we'll do what's left afterwards. So 52 week is going to get 170. I'm not going to put anything in clothing. I've just decided that clothing isn't a priority because I bought a lot of clothes last Black Friday and I don't need to be funding it as heavily as I did in January. So I'm going to ease up on it for a while. I might add $5 here and there, but I'm not going to do the $5 challenge for it anymore. Emergency is actually going to get $7. Holiday is going to get 25. So if we add all of those categories up, we have 170 plus 7 plus 25, and that equals $202. And then down below, we have my stocks is going to get 60. My universal for the month, my goal is $200, so that's $50 a week. And then the budget bomb challenge is going to get 30 this week, and Korea is not going to get anything. So if we add that up, we have 60 plus 50 plus 30, and that's $140 that this equals to. So we know by the time we finish our sinking funds and this savings category, we should only have $140 left. We're going to plug that in here as well. And we know that these savings is 202, so we have the 140 plus 202, and so this should equal to 342. That's how much we should have left over after we do our sinking funds. So back at our sinking funds, we know that after we finished with our bills and our cash envelopes, we were left with a total of $432. And by the time we're finished our sinking funds, we should have a total of 342. So 432 minus 342 is $90 that we have to put into our sinking funds. So $90. Let's get into it. I already know I want to give 20 to health. I'm going to try to put 20 in health as much as I can. I have also separated my sinking funds into like high priority, medium priority, and low priority. High priority is health, car maintenance, travel. Medium is gifts, wedding, and self-care. And then everything else is low priority. So that includes fun, my boyfriend, toiletries, and my cat. So I already know all of the low priorities. The goal is just $5 a week for those. So fun is going to get 5. Julian's going to get 5. Miko's going to get 5. And toiletries is going to get 5. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So we minus 20 and we're left with $50. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories left. So perfect. I'll just give everything $10. And that was 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So minus 50, and we have 0. And that's how we get our zero-based budget. So I am actually going to grab the cash, and then we will be right back. Oh, before I go, I wanted to show you guys my other setup that I did. This is just to track my categories and how much money I am putting into them every week. The budget mom had the denomination that you take to the bank, but I didn't really need that page, so I just covered it up. Now I'm gonna get the cash and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got the cash. I'm gonna set this up and then we can begin. All right, so first we're gonna start with my wallet, and we do have some change. We have a little bit of change actually. And that's gonna go right into my little jar. Can't wait till you can't see the bottom. So that is emptied out. Next, let's get into my wallet. There is my rollover. We have $10, $15, $16, $17. I'll put that to the side. Then we have 50, and we're gonna grab 130, 20, 30, and we're gonna roll this $50 over. So $100 for gas, $100 for groceries, $50 for gas, and $30 for spending. So this week we have $150, $70, $80. $180. That's gonna slide right back into my wallet. And that's it for my wallet. And since we have the rollover out, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into that. So we have $5. So now we have $10 saved for fives. We have $10 bills. Now we have $10, $20, and $30 saved in tens. And we have $2 in ones. So now in ones, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and $16 saved for one so far. Alright, so that's gonna go away. Next, we're gonna do my savings challenges. We're gonna start with the budget mom, and that's gonna get 30 for the week, for this week. So 20 and 30. So now we have 150, 170, 180, 185, 86, 87, 88, and 89. $189, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna bring out my little savings challenge book, and we are now finished with January. So now we are on to February, and February, the first month, the first challenge is all about your utilities in half. So the only utility I pay is my light bill, and that came up to a total of $129.11. So I rounded up to $130. So if we half it, that would be $65. And I'm gonna spread that over 2 weeks. So I'm gonna pay $30 this week, and then $30 another week. So I'm gonna make a little note of it. And today is, oh no, today's not the 4th, today's the 6th. And we paid 30 of the 65. All right, so since we already have the book out, we are just gonna go through my savings challenges. So first we have my stocks, and we are actually going to be coloring in a $60 one. Let's see if I have like a pink marker. All right, so I actually really wanted to find a red, but I didn't. I found a pink though. So we are stuffing $60 in here. Then if we flip, we have my universal trip, and today is the 6th, and this is all for February. My goal is 200, so it's doing $50 a week, and that's going to be $325. So we cannot color as yet, and this week we are actually going to be putting in $7. So where our total is actually $22, and that's for the 6th. And the reason I'm not going to count off the $7 instead of the 6 is because, as you guys, well, in case you don't know, at the end of the 52 week, you'll have $1,378. So I'm just going to put $2 in, so that it'll be $1,380. Maybe I'll even put in $20, so it'll be around $1,400, you know? So that's why I'm going to keep it as the $6. And then the last thing we will be coloring is my 10K in 52 weeks. And we are doing $170. Alright, so that is everything that I can color and fill in done. So now we can just stuff it. Alright, so let's get out my savings binder. First we have 52 week, and as we said, that's going to get 170. So 150, 60, 70, and we only have $1,000. Not only, we have $1,000 in the bank. So currently in the envelope is just 150 and 170. Next we have emergency, and emergency is getting $7. So 5, 6, 7. So now emergency has 10, 15, 20, $122 in emergency. Holiday is getting 25. So that's a 20 and a 5. So now holiday has 20, 45, $50. And this is for Christmas. Investments isn't getting anything. Savings is getting the last 100, and it's empty because I already deposited the money. So now it just has 100. Stocks is going to get 60. So that's a 50 and a 10 to the back. So now we have 1, 2, 350, 70, 80, and 90. 390 in stocks. So this needs to be 1,000 by the end of March. Nothing for US savings. I wasn't able to receive any this week. And Universal is going to get 50. So now in Universal we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 310, 15, 20, 25. 325 in Universal. All right, so that is it for my savings. Let's move on to my bills. Move on to my bills. So my phone bill is getting 18. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And this needs to be $66 every month. BPL is going to get 50. So we just add 50 in. Now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, and 120 for the light bill. Next we have gym, and gym is getting 17, 10, 15, 16, 17. So now we have 117 in gym. For car license, we are also going to be putting in $17. So 10, 15, 16, and 17. And I did not do my car license, so the 200 is still in the bank, but in this envelope, and starting for 2023, we just have $17. Car insurance is going to get 19, 10, 15, and then 4 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have 100, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 205 in car insurance. This needs to be 300 by August. And last we have subscriptions, which is going to get $17. So 10, 15, and then the last 2 ones. So now we have 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92. So $92 now in subscriptions. So that's it for my bills. Last we have my sinking funds. Car maintenance is going to get $10. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 350, $410. And I need to buy a new tire, so car maintenance just cannot live. Career isn't going to get anything, but fun is going to get 5, so now there's $15. Gifts is going to get 10. So now in gifts we have 20, 40, 50, 1, and 52. Health is going to get 20. So now we have 51, 52, 220 in health. Julian is going to get 5. So now he has 50, 70, 80, 85, and $90. Nico is also going to get 5. So now she has 51, 105. Self-care is going to get $10. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 65. Tides is going to get, wait, my side's empty. Oh, I was supposed to change this for 2 10s. Yep, now I remember. And Tides is supposed to get 80, so 50, 60, 70, 80, and the 10 it always had, so now it has 50, 60, 70, 80, and $90 in Tides. So I'm just trying to build up a lot of my envelopes right now, mostly because I actually need those two, so I should have just grabbed the 20. I don't know why I did that. Because my birthday is in March, so I want to do some stuff. So I need to have money to do stuff. So toiletries is going to get 5, so now there's 15. So that's why I'm really trying not to spend any money this month besides like groceries and gas. Travel is going to get 10. So now in travel we have 1, 2, 3, 54, 50, 70, 85. So 45 in travel. Still have to do my passport. I have to get it renewed. And this last 10 is going to go towards wedding. So now we have 1, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, and 420 in a wedding. Alright, so that is all the money stuffed and put away. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave any comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.